Alright, now I'm going to draw a picture of the bottom of this truck. Alright, here is the present receiver, and then it's got a small tube like that, and then it's got a metal plate, and here's two loops. And then these have holes in. And this is where you put your safety chains if you're pulling a trailer. All right, now I've got 3 dimensions. On this side, here's the square that I welded onto the bottom. Okay, on this side I've got 2 3/4. And then on this side I've got 3 3/8. All right, now in the middle I've got 2 3/4. All right, how are you going to add all those fractions easily? Well, first of all, I'm going to change everything to eighths. In this case, I'm going to change everything to eighths. Now, if you have different dimensions than this, then you have to decide what the smallest amount that you can change it to is. Okay, now in this one, I'm just going to total up all the fractions. That's the best way to do it. First of all, change this to 6/8. Now this should be 2 1/4. Let me change that. Two and 1/4. All right, so this instead would be 2/8. And then this one is 3/8. So that's 11/8. So 8, 9, 10, 11. So (11 minus 8 is 3. So that's 1 3/8, 1 3/8. Now you have to take these whole numbers and add those. 7. There's 7. 2 plus 2 is 4. 5, 6, 7. So 7 plus 1 is 8. So you got 8 3/8 total. So between these 2 points, this side and this side is 8 3/8. I want to find the center of this 8 3/8. If you want to find the center of 8 3/8, you're going to divide this in half, which would be 4, and divide this in half, be 3/16. So I want to try to find the center point of this whole thing. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to get all of this rust off. There's quite a bit of rust, and then hopefully I will be able to paint it. Now I have to find out if this bolt or this threaded rod is in the center of this receiver right here. So it's about 1 7/8. So you come over here about 1/2 inch. So it's 1 7/8. So you divide this in half. Mark your 1/2 inch and then come over 7/16. About right there. Now all I have to do is sight down through here and it looks like it's centered, so that's fine. All right, now the second part to this is the other receiver. This is the male receiver, and I want it like this. All right, and so if I center this, this is the female receiver. If I center this, it should be okay. I have the top marked, and I also have an arrow marked right here. Right there is the arrow. All right, so that has to match up with this arrow. This is the completion of the arrow. And this would actually be the top because this whole thing's upside down. So all I would have to do is have it like this, and then this will be welded onto the truck. Now I also marked a center line on this female receiver. Okay, I've got this lower receiver on there, and it looks like it's okay. Now we'll have to check it and put the other receiver on there, the two male receivers. Okay, well, I took these pins out, and they go in, but pretty hard. And now I'm going to see if it comes out okay. Okay, so that'll work. Well, I've got it welded partly right there, and so we'll try to finish it up. Well, this goes on like I imagined it would, and the big test is going to be to see if these pins go in. These are both the same diameter. Okay, well, there it is. All I got to do is now fill this area right in here with washers and nuts to make that work. That's all I got to do now. And this is going to be good enough. And these plates that I made are going to hook on here, and then this will be able to, I'll be able to move the shaft that goes in here. I'll be able to move it up and down. Now, first of all, what I did was I took those pins, put them in where they go, these pins right here. You can just see this one. There's another one up here. And then there's a bolt that hooks this lower male receiver in there. There's a bolt that I welded on a nut onto that male receiver, and then I adjusted it to where it should go. Well, for this application, these are 3.5-inch bolts. They aren't going to work. So the lower one down there on this side of it, that's a 5-inch bolt, and I'm going to have to use all these washers. Well, here shows the extended position, and it has a hydraulic jack in it, and if I want it to go down, there's a lever over there on that side, right over there, and I can let off some hydraulic pressure and lower the whole thing. Hopefully this will be okay so I can get my sander in.